We need to rest up before we attack Raknam. There's always a thick fog surrounding him. Knock ships out of the sky and they never see him coming. We lie in this canyon and ambush him at the first sight of fog. Tonight we sleep here. Drop anchor, boy. Good, they're like, hey, you might have a really weak ship. Later that night, my heart was raised with excitement. I was too anxious to even get a wink of sleep. Raknam's nearby. That's all I could think as I lay there, trying to sleep. Doesn't look like I'm going to get any shut-eye. Maybe I'll take a little walk, try and calm myself down. How cool! I really need to get to a port and install some new weaponry. I swear I didn't steal anything. Sounds like I was talking in their sleep again. So they both get rooms and I get a freaking hammock? That doesn't seem fair. It's not up here. Captain. Is that you, boy? What are you doing up at this hour? Should be getting some rest. I was about to say the same thing. It's the middle of the night. What's that? Huh. Open it. It's full of feathers. My son used to collect those. You had a son? Well, yeah, Vice, weren't you paying attention? I was the same age as you. A long time ago, I ran a fishing boat in the North Ocean. My son was learning to be a sailor. He used to come out with us. His name was Jack. No! Urgh. One day, went out fishing as usual. Then Raknam came. We didn't know what powerful Raknam was, and we tried to fight him. There was no way a fishing boat stood a chance against that thing. Raknam destroyed our ship, and I barely managed to survive. But my crew, Jack, weren't so lucky. Last time I saw Jack, he was clutching some feathers as he fell. Like maybe they'd stop him from falling. I still hear my son scream as he fell. From that day on, I swore revenge on Raknam, for my crew, and for Jack. I need to kill Raknam to avenge my crew and my son. I'm getting long-winded in my old age. Don't let it bother you. It's my problem. Captain? This fog. Could it be? Boy, go with the others. It's him. Raknam's here. Where? Finally. What's that sound? It sounds like cannon fire. Boy, dead ahead. Captain! It's him. Ah! It's huge! Hey, look over there! That was a lot of hits for 3 shots. Captain, whose ship is that? Well, we're in Valua. I heard rumors that the Armada altered the chain of command. That must be Ramirez's ship. He was the Galcia's vice captain. He's the most feared officer in the Armada. Ramirez? Fina, what's wrong? Nothing. Everything's fine. We can't find them both at the same time, Captain. What should we do? Attack the Valuan ships first. I want them interfering in a fight with Raknam. I just killed Raknam myself. Battle stations. Leave Ramirez's ship alone. Take the 2 cruisers in front of us first. Okay, let's do this. Yeah, pirate scum. You'll regret the day you stood against Lord Ramirez of the 6th Fleet of the Armada. Big old cannon. It's a large cannon. Go ahead and evade whatever the yellow thing I want to do is. All right. Not gonna hit me, I'm evading. Awesome. No 1200. Just in case. Ow. That was painful. Goodbye, number one. A shredder bomb. Alright, we got a straight shot at Raknam. I've waited for this for a long time. Harpoon cannon, fire! There's no escape for you now, or us. Aha! Captain, watch out! There's an enemy ship off the starboard side! It's Ramirez! He's up behind us while we were concentrating on Raknam. The little jack's on fire! Propelling power dropping rapidly. We're losing altitude! This isn't good. Give this up, we're all gonna die. No, we've waited far too long. We're never gonna get another chance. Captain, we've got to abandon ship. We need to get to the lifeboats down below. What? You're telling me to abandon the little jack? You're telling me to let Raknam go? Yes, if you die, it won't bring back your son. And as long as you're alive, you'll always have another chance. Urgh. If you die now, the lives of your crew and your son will have been lost in vain. Alright, we're abandoning ship. Everyone, get down below. Good job, little Jack. I'm gonna need our Harlem Dancer Admiral to give us another engine, though. We're about to lose this one. Captain, hurry, get on! The ship's going down! Captain! Captain, get on board! Look, Raknam's hurt! Captain, what are you doing? No, don't! Captain, hurry, get in! He's not doing it. He's following Raknam. Why did he do that? Ramirez, he fires at lifeboats? Wow, this actually is rather intense. was actually kind of expecting to find Ramirez to be a decent guy. But, not now. Because Fina seemed to know him. This better be a town, because I am out of supplies. I'm alive. Looks like I've been separated from Ika and Fina. Hope they're okay. Where am I? Well, more like I left them. They didn't exactly leave the party. Alright. And we are back on the deserted shore. I thought that was beeping because there was something to find. But no, it's just the soundtrack. I am somewhat searching the area because this would be a great place to hide something. Like this, possibly. Well, I guess I'm not the first guy to get shipwrecked on this island. On the look of his clothes, he was probably a sailor, too. Looks like he's been dead for a long time. Well, that's comforting. There's something embroidered on his collar. Gonzalez. I guess that was his name. Huh? There's something in his pocket. It's a map. Well, it's a little old, but maybe it's a map of the island. Huh. There aren't any the same landmarks. It's probably a map of a different island. May come in handy someday. I'll just hold on to this map for a while. Well, give you a proper burial so you'll finally be able to rest in peace, Mr. Gonzalez. There. I guess I should find some high ground so I can check out the rest of the island. Or find some high ground. Possibly terror. And also, I mean, this is the problem you always run into when you like stream more retro games. People on Twitch aren't actively looking for that. And you know, you have to go way down on the list before it shows up that, hey, someone's playing, you know, because I'm probably the only one playing it. So, I'm not going to get based on people like subscribe to the channel will even ever know. But that's okay, because like I said, I play these games because I want to play them. And I've been having a blast with it. Okay, so this is a completely pointless area. I guess that's so you can explore without being, like, ramrodded down to go over here. But obviously Gonzalez is the correct way to go, because he's next to the important cave. If there's a passage over here. Is there anything in it? There is! Treasure box. Treasure box with a moonberry. I'm not waiting for that, am I? No, I have that already. Ooh. And I am Vise the Respected. I don't quite know how the notoriety system in this game works, but I have noticed that over time I've been getting better about it. It looks like someone used to live in here. Well, before I settle down, I should probably check out the rest of the island. Is there a rest of the island? Because as far as I know, you already found it all. At least so far, there don't seem to be random battles, because random battles in this game with a lot of RPGs are like this. They are designed to be full combat. You know, they're designed for a full party. So if you don't have a full party, that can cause issues. Aha! This is where it wants me to find. So we're not on the ground still, we're still on an island. not a whole lot of resources here, though. Well, it's only hard to make an airship out of what's here. I'd say hopefully our friends can rescue us, but, well, I'm definitely on an island. An uninhabited one at that. Huh. Looks like a storm's coming in. I should find some shelter. There was a cave next to the spot where I buried Gonzalez. Maybe I should check it out. Maybe you should. Maybe you already have. Yeah, I would say I should hope for rescue from my friends, but unfortunately, they lost their ship the same as I lost mine. So, they don't actually have anything to rescue me with. I'm probably on my own. Maybe DeLoco will come for me. Like, you can't die to the elements. I guess my friend Gonzalez had the same idea. Looks like he was living here for quite a while, too. Well, doesn't look like I have much of a choice, so I might as well set up camp in here. Get some rest. Aika, Fina, wherever you are, I hope you guys are safe. Man, they certainly ended up in a better place than I did. Holy wow. How do we end up in this place? Where exactly are we? This place does seem peculiar. I don't see Vise or Captain Drachma anywhere. I hope they're okay. Well, I would hope that Captain Drachma wouldn't be... Oh, wait a minute. I think that's Centime in the picture over there. So maybe, like, Centime and his ship found us. They're probably fine. They're both stubborn, too stubborn to die that easily. Huh? I wonder who saved us. Wait, is that the harem dancer? Because if not, I don't recognize who that is. Oh, you're awake. There's no need to get up just yet. Let's see. What can I get you? How about a nice hot bowl of soup? Well, sure. That'd be great. My name's Aika. Okay, so obviously that's the harem dancer. And I'm Vina. Thank you so much for saving us. We thank you from the bottom of our heart. Aika and Vina. You both have such pretty names. You two are lucky that I found your lifeboat. We were both unconscious. What exactly happened? I love exciting stories. Don't worry about it. If you don't want to tell me, I won't force you to. But by the looks of you, I'd say that you two are air pirates. Well, technically only one of us is. Fina is just sort of a drifter. Looks like I guess right. You don't have anything to worry about, my dear. Because I'm an air pirate, too. What? Really? Yes, I'm Clara of the Blue Rogues. Pleased to meet you. You definitely have never met this person before. I see. I'm sure there's nothing to worry about. Vise is probably fine. You girls like him, right? You have to have faith in your man. Well, we have a problem if both of us consider him to be our man. This place is creepy. This reminds me of a woman that never grew up. Because she just looks like a little princess's room. You know, when girls are like less than 5 or 7 and they want to be princesses, this is how you make the room. Eventually they grow out of that. Yeah. Captain Clara. Oh my god. Wow. Now this girl seems like a pedophile if she's making her crew dress like that. Captain, we'll be reaching the Strat in a few minutes. Okay, prepare for landing. We'll be landing in the Sears capital, Lazarod, very soon. Strat's a very large city. Who knows, maybe we can find out where Vise is while we're there. maybe I was wrong, and Vise is in better hands than Aika and Fina are. How long until she tries to give them new uniforms to wear? I just have one question. Whenever she gets in a fight, do her cannonballs glitter? Like, do they have impact glitter that comes out whenever they hit another ship? It's about time for me to set sail. It's very nice meeting the two of you. I'm sorry we couldn't spend more time together. Here, take this. It's only 5,000 gold, but it should help. Wow, really? Thanks for everything. First you save our lives, and then you give us gold. Don't give it a second thought. After all, I too am a blue robe. Where are you going now, Clara? Me? Well, I'm going after the man I love. He's an air pirate too. He's a little on the wild side, but he's strong, smart, and so yummy. I follow him wherever he goes. I know that someday he'll come around and fall in love with me too. Isn't that romantic? Oh my goodness. Lady, that's called stalking. Yes, you can stalk even if you're a girl. It's not okay just because the roles are reversed. Sure? I better get going. Hope we see each other again. Good luck. I would say it'd be hilarious if she was following Drachma, but we would have known about her before now. Yes, Aika. That was the nicest stalker I've ever met. At least it explains why our entire ship looks like a honeymoon suite. Honeymoon? I kind of figured you wouldn't know what that was. Don't worry about it. Let's go see if we can find a place to sleep. I've never actually seen One Piece, but kinda, from what little I know about it. Alright. I get to control someone else. Now the question will be, will this be like Legend of Dragoon and, okay, you're controlling girls. Very first thing, kitchen minigame. That's interesting. The Cereals have a lot of illiterate people here, because that's kind of where the whole concept of putting the name of what was in a box on the outside of the box came from. I know Gerber actually got in a huge amount of controversy because they were moving into, I don't know if it was Afghanistan or one of those, one of those Middle Eastern countries where it turned out a lot of people were not able to read. And they just left the normal Gerber baby on the box, it's like they have forever. Hey guys. With the necessary artillery guard, the defensive Nasir up to us. Cannons are up top, and even if ships get too close to the city, we'll blast them out of the sky. Okay, I kind of figured you wouldn't let me go past here. But yeah, they went into one of those areas, but they left the normal Gerber baby, and so there were a huge amount of the residents that thought that some American company was trying to sell them baby, like meat. And of course, not surprisingly, there were huge protests, and people that ran the stores were getting beat up because they couldn't read. So boring. Miss Blue gonna attack again. I'm Monsieur's top gunner, Kazim. The enemy ship tries to draw port, I'll blow him away with this cannon of mine. No enemies have attacked us in such a long time. I have nothing to do when it's killing me. Ever since I was assigned here, I've not had the chance to fire these cannons. Hope the chance comes soon. You must invest a lot in sunblock. Because you're not tanned, and you're not burned. Me, I would be burned. I do not tan at all. Tanning is not something I have any faith or ability in. But I can burn. I'm good at that. Yeah, I'm quite sure her cannonballs are pink, but I also happen to think that they probably, whenever they hit a ship, they're filled with, like, gunpowder and glitter. So it's just this big explosion of, shiny things. Yeah, man. I'm just filling myself for fuel, 10 barrels of drinking water. Is there anything else I need to get before I leave? Oh, welcome to the ride. Center of trade. Anything you need for your travels, you can get right here. You guys are sailors too, right? You guys should stock up supplies while you're here. Well, I would, but there seems to be nothing but food in these barrels, and for reasons that I don't understand, I never need food. 5 cases of kale and mid-ocean sky sardis. 1, 2, 3. Please don't talk to me right now. Damn, you made me lose count. You were at 3, dude. If I made you lose count at 3, you're okay. And to be fair to the trigger-happy Sky Pirates, we do know that Valua is like legitimately planning an invasion of Nasir. So that's not just like, oh, I want to blow something up. That's, hey, they're supposed to be attacking. Where are they? Come on! Which I honestly think is probably a good thing. You want your military people to be, hey, we want to fight, as opposed to, oh god, I hope no one makes me use this sword ever. I hear there's been much unusual activity over in Valua way lately. I wonder if we're going to have another war. We have the Nasir army to protect us, though, so I don't think they'll ever actually reach the city. Hello! A long time ago, this town was a huge oasis known as the City in the Sand. Really? That actually mean that... That may actually mean that the stone for Nasir is actually here. Like, it's not going to be in a ruin that we have to find. It's underneath the current city. They just built it on the ruins of their old city. The shroud was founded by the wealthy merchant. He used the oasis as his base and built up a palace with a wall around it. That merchant became the first Sultan. I love that. I love that they're actually calling it Sultan, which is the king of Nasir. Wow, this place is massive. Behold, our beautiful capital. No two cities could be more different than our fair city and Valua's slack heap of a town. So long as our Nasir forces exist, we will never let the likes of Valua lay a single finger upon our fair city. Okay, shop time. The liqueur and food in this joint are pretty good. The problem is they like pretty girls. Well, what are you trying to say? Gazing into the eyes of that ruddy-faced tavern keeper doesn't do much for my tired bones. And then he immediately turns away from me. Oh, he looks again. Okay. Fair enough. I heard the Empress of Valua was once a beautiful... Wow, man. That is harsh. Even if it's true, you don't say that to strangers. Man, I heard the Empress used to be beautiful. She's a hag now. But the Empress is nothing but a power-hungry old hag. Good lord! Even the prince ran away from her. Welcome, young lady. Please come in and relax. This is the City of Trade. We have beverages from the far corners of the world. Anything you may wish, we probably have. But you don't actually offer to sell me anything. I mean, that's to be expected. I wouldn't really expect you to sell me anything because alcohol doesn't have a purpose in this game. But still, it's a little... Let's see, was there also... There is another shop over here. Oh, it's a shop for my ship. A ship shop. A shop to make my ship shape. Hey there! Every ship merchant wears the freaking Geordie mask. How goes the sailing? I have cannons for all your destructive needs. Feel free to take a look. Oh, that's true. We don't have a ship. Derp. That's the thing about having your ship blown out of the sky. You can't equip it anymore. Actually, we don't even have our own ship right now. Well, so what are you doing here? Window shopping? I don't like window shoppers. Haha, I was looking for you. Welcome to the Sailor's Guide. Play very well for informational discoveries. Well, we have no money and no ship. I don't think we have time to look for discoveries. That may be a problem. If you have no money, you can always go to the money lender and borrow some. There's money lender you can time to ask me. Just look for the building with a picture of a pink cat. Dude, I totally have taken down people. I demand that you give me stuff. Oh, that's dumb. Because I've taken down bounties, I've made discoveries, we could get money for this stuff. Although, I guess in terms of the actual game, it does make a little bit of sense in that, that guy would not necessarily be aware, or like, it's not like Ika could be like, oh yeah, we have a discovery, go here, because she wasn't paying attention, she wasn't steering the ship. To the west of the two straits that connect the mid-ocean. If Valua were to attack, it would no doubt come by way of those straits. Most likely the south of Dameol Strait. The strait is constantly guarded by Nasir's best naval fleet. It's absolutely impenetrable. What about the north Dameol Strait you at? Actually, I didn't. You've been monologuing the whole time. A turbulent sky rift makes that place a death trap for ships. The ship has not been built that could make it safely through the north Dameol, so there is no need to guard it at all. That sounds like a plan to fail. Particularly when they've got... I mean, granted, DeLoco's crazy. Right, his name literally means the crazy. But he is not bad at actually making ships, so I bet he could make some ships so he'd get through that strait. And if you're not even defending it or scouting for it or just like, yeah, this doesn't matter. Oh, young lady, you are the girl that... It has been many moons. It is I. You and your friend escorted me to the Nissia Porto a little while back. Oh, that's not his voice at all then. Speaking of which, where is your friend? You know, the one with the eye patch. Are you not traveling with him anymore? Oh, you mean Vise? Well, it's a long story, but we were separated. Oh, I understand. Perhaps you had a difference of opinion? Well, no, actually, that's not it. You do not have to pretend. It is said that the closer you are to one, the more they make you angry. Well, yeah, take this. I want you to have it. It's a real token of my gratitude. And a brick champ. Awesome. I thought that a moonstone shard as beautiful as this would be fitting for ladies such as yourselves. Why is everyone hitting on them? Holy crap. Is this what it's like to be a girl? Because, man, I do not get accosted by, like, every third person on the street. Wow, what a nice sword. I wish I had the money to buy it for Vise. I sure would love something like this. Welcome to Nasir's weapon shop. We offer the same mighty weapons that Nasir soldiers use. I'd like to buy some, but I don't have any money. Dude, you got 5,000 gold. Plus whatever I had on me. Why are you acting like you're broke? Well, you cannot really buy anything then. Sorry, but please come back when your purse is a little heavier. That gesture, he's like... Zero go... Wait a minute. Do I have to actually use the purse? I'm not allowed to use Clara's purse. So obviously I'm going to need that. That's actually really, really interesting, though. I played too many RPGs, and I was just sort of expecting, oh yeah, you lost your ship, but you'll still totally have your entire inventory, because of course you will. Why would you lose that? But no, they're like, hey, you, like, lost your ship and had to bail out in the middle of a high-speed chase. You didn't have time to grab stuff. Or possibly Drachma has it all. But still, I mean, that's a really... I like the way that works. Hello and welcome. This is the Sultan's very own item shop. We offer all kinds of high-quality goods. Oh, yeah, no money. Or I suppose that may be a problem. Well, please come back when you do.